이번 화요일 겨울왕국2 티파티 행사에 초대받아 다녀왔습니다. 감사하게도 겨울왕국의 감독이신 크리스벅님과 제니퍼리, 프로듀서인 피터델 베코님, 그리고 애니메이션 안나의 슈퍼바이져이신 이현민님을 만나볼 수 있었는데요. 저를 포함해 20명의 인플루언서분들이 초청받았고 바쁜 일정에도 짧은 시간이었지만 제작진분들은 성심을 다해 저희들의 질문에 대답해 주셨는데요. 겨울왕국2를 보고 궁금했던 점들과 팬 여러분들이 궁금해하실 만한 것들, 과연 겨울왕국 3편이 나오는가, 겨울왕국의 실사 영화 등 여러 질문을 해봤으니 바로 확인해보세요.
Really? That's the very first one?
Because she loved it so much. Yeah.
What I love about the movie is it feels like Frozen 1 and Frozen 2 were always planned as one journey. And I don't think we have thought beyond the final frame of the movie. Making this movie was a little bit like running a marathon. I think we're quite exhausted. We look happy because we love how it's being embraced around the world, including here. But I think we need some time off. So we say ask us about a year from now.
또 이어서
일단 저는 크리스토프의 노래가 일단 생긴 게 정말 좋았어요. 극장에서 이렇게 웃음을 참을 수가 없었어요. 그래서 실제로 굉장히 크게 웃었는데 이제 한국에서는 그런 걸 이제 아재 감성이라고 부르는 그런 게 있어요. 그래서 아재 감성이라고 하는데 그래서 혹시 어떤 분께서 누구의 아이디어로 그런 아재 감성을 누가 가지고 계셨는지 이렇게 크리스토프 노래가 그렇게 연출이 됐는지.
We had a conversation with all the men in the story who said, why can't we difficult it is to express your feelings as a guy, but you have them. And we talked about the best kind of songs that expressed guys' feelings, and we talked about being in high school, because we're old, and those fantastic 80s ballads the guys would sing their heart out, and the music videos that went with it, and realizing that Christoph had that power of love inside him. If we just go inside his head, we'll get to see it. And his reindeer are perfect backup because he thinks they are singing, so it worked out. But it really came from that feeling of what is the best way to reflect a guy's love, and it was 80s ballads.
뭐가 원전지가 너무 궁금하더라고요. 영상을 만들고 음악을 만든 걸까? 아니면 음악을 막 캐릭터로 움직이는 걸까? 그게 너무 여쭤보고 싶어요.
Well, it's a little bit of both. I mean, the song usually comes first, and Bobby and Kristen deliver an incredible song. We always look at each other and go, okay, now, what do we do now? Because we have to visualize it. And then there's still a little bit of back and forth, so we'll have visual development artists that start working on it, and then we'll show Bobby and Kristen, and they'll still be working on the song too. They'll go through many different drafts of it before we get it quite right. So there's a lot of back and forth that goes on, and but you know, they raise the bar so high with their songs that we have to come up with the visuals to at least match it. So it really is. It's quite a challenge. But I do have a question for you. You want to finish that first, and I'll have a question?
Sure.
So my question is, did listening to the soundtrack ahead of time, did it spoil anything in the movie for you? Okay. Great.
네, 일단 질문해 주세요. 네.
또 특히 그 아나랑 엘사랑 가장 다른 점이라고 보면은 이제 엘사는 모든 것을 이제 받아들이고서는 그걸 심사숙고를 한 다음에 이제 반응을 하는 캐릭터라면은 그 아나는 그냥 뭐 들으면 뭐라고 막 이렇게 바로 즉각적인 반응이 나오잖아요. 그래서 그런 걸 애니메이션 할 때 아나는 뭔가 조금이라도 더 표정을 더 크게 손동작도 더 크게 막 더 빠르게 즉각적으로 하는 그런 모습을 많이 보여드리려고 했는데요. 그럼 무엇보다도 이제 아나의 그런 솔직하고 씩씩하고 밝은 그런 모습을 많이 이쁘게 봐주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
감사합니다.
그 엘사가 그 헤어랑 드레스가 캐릭터 만드는데 그 문화 그 머리 핀 하얀 드레스를 입은 특별한 드레스.
Well, I think for us, this is her journey of growth, of stepping into who she in this world. And what we loved is this. She's always been sort of more conservative, and even as the Snow Queen. I mean, as the in the Ice Palace, she'd only put the braid down to a braid. But on the course of the journey, as the challenges get greater, she's shedding the older, more reserved Elsa, and we love the end where we like to say she's arrived as the Snow Queen, and it's her true sense of freedom. There's nothing in the way anymore, so that's why.
겨울왕국도 이제 팬들이 혹시 나중에라도 뭐 미래가 될지 모르겠지만 그 실사 영화를 만들게 될지
We're not ready to let it go yet.
저희는 아직 이 아이를 내려놓을 준비가 안 됐습니다.
감사합니다. 저희가 짧은 시간 동안 최대한 많은 질문 드리려고 했는데 여러분도 즐거운 시간이었는지 모르겠습니다.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock